Time is the one thing every human being is given equally, but not every human uses it equally. We complain we don't have enough of it. We rush through it. We waste it, chasing things that don't matter, avoiding things that do. And yet, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. You cannot manage life until you learn to manage time. So let us explore the Stoic way of using time wisely, intentionally, and powerfully. Time is the substance of life itself. Every moment you spend is a piece of yourself you give away, often without realizing it. The Stoics understood that to master time is to master the self. It's not about cramming more into your schedule. It's about aligning your actions with your values, because how you spend your time is ultimately how you spend your life. Chapter 1. Begin with mortality. The Stoics didn't begin with calendars or to-do lists. They began with mortality. The most powerful motivator for time management is death. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Time becomes meaningful when you remember it's limited. We often act like we have unlimited tomorrows, but the truth is your time is running out, whether you use it well or not. This is not morbid. It is liberating, because once you grasp that death is certain, you start living with urgency, not panic, but purpose. You begin asking, if today were my last, would I spend it this way? That one question will clarify more than any planner ever could. Chapter 2. Time is a non-renewable resource. We protect our money, we guard our possessions, but our time, we give it away thoughtlessly, minute by minute, scroll by scroll. You can always earn more income, but lost time, it never comes back. Seneca warned, people are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful. Treat time as your most valuable asset. If someone steals your phone, you react instantly. But if they waste your day, you shrug. You must stop thinking of time as cheap, because it's the most expensive thing you have. Once you see time as life itself, you will begin to protect it like your soul depends on it. Chapter 3. Know where it's going. You cannot improve what you don't understand, and you cannot manage time if you don't know where it's going. The first step to reclaiming your time is awareness. Not vague guesses, real tracking. Audit your day like a Stoic philosopher would examine his mind. How many hours are lost to distraction? How much time do you spend reacting instead of creating? How often do you delay the important for the urgent? You are not busy. You are unexamined. The moment you begin observing your habits honestly, you will regain control. Clarity is the foundation of discipline. Chapter 4. Eliminate the unnecessary. The Stoics believed in subtraction, not in adding more to your day, but in removing what doesn't matter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you seek tranquility, do less, or more accurately, do what's essential." Every task has a hidden cost, your attention, your energy, your time. So ask yourself, what can I let go of? Not everything deserves a place on your schedule. Not every invitation deserves a yes. Not every thought deserves your focus. The more you remove, the clearer your mind becomes. Time expands in simplicity. Complexity is a thief. Chapter 5. Don't confuse busy with productive. We wear busyness like a badge, but Stoicism is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Seneca wrote, "The man who is everywhere is nowhere." Just because your calendar is full doesn't mean your life is meaningful. Distraction often disguises itself as productivity. Filling your hours is not the same as fulfilling your purpose. Ask yourself daily, am I doing this because it's important or because it's familiar? Is this action aligned with my principles or just part of my routine? To be truly productive is to live with direction. Don't just stay in motion. Move with intention. Chapter 6. Rise early. Rise with intention. The Stoics saw mornings as sacred. It's not just the start of your day, it's the foundation of your life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work,' as a human being." He didn't mean rushing into chaos. He meant rising to meet your purpose. The first hour of your day determines the tone for everything that follows. Wake not with dread or distraction, but with clarity and command. Get up with a reason. Begin with focus. Move with direction. Own your morning, and you'll own your time. Chapter 7. Build routines that reflect your values. A disciplined life doesn't start with motivation. It starts with structure. Your routines aren't just habits. They are expressions of your identity. What you do repeatedly becomes who you are. If you value learning, does your schedule reflect it? If you claim to pursue peace, is your day filled with chaos? The Stoics taught that your values must be visible in your daily life. Not through speeches, but through structure. Not through ambition, but through alignment. Every block of time you fill is a vote for who you're becoming. Make sure your calendar reflects your character. Chapter 8. Learn to say no. One of the most powerful ways to protect your time is with a single word: no. Seneca reminded us that we are often trapped by what we agree to. You do not owe anyone your schedule. You do not have to be available to everyone all the time. Every yes is a sacrifice of something else. Sometimes saying no to others is saying yes to your purpose. And if people misunderstand you, let them. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Discipline is not just about doing, it's about refusing. Say no boldly. Protect your time fiercely, because once it's gone forever. Chapter 9. Prioritize what's within your control. There's a difference between urgency and importance. Most people live in reaction, checking emails, scrolling feeds, putting out fires. The Stoic chooses instead to act with intention. They don't waste time worrying about what they cannot control. They focus on where their energy can actually create change. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Do the work that is yours to do. Don't scatter your hours chasing results you can't command. Focus is the power of presence, and presence is how time slows down." Chapter 10. Use idle time intentionally. We think of free time as unproductive, but the Stoics saw it as essential. Idle time, when used intentionally, is not laziness, it is restoration. Seneca often spent his evenings in quiet reflection. Marcus walked in nature to clear his thoughts. Today, most people fill their downtime with noise and distraction, but the Stoic uses it to reconnect with stillness, to think, to breathe, to ask, how am I living? Even 10 quiet minutes can restore clarity. Don't fill every moment. Leave room for meaning. Chapter 11. Review your day each night. The Stoics believed that reflection was not optional, it was essential. Seneca asked himself each night, what bad habit did I cure today? What temptation did I resist? What virtue did I practice? Before sleep, they didn't scroll, they didn't numb, they reviewed. Reflection is a form of self-correction. It reveals what you missed, where you wasted, and how you can refine. You don't improve by accident. You improve by attention. Take 5 minutes. Ask yourself, did I live with intention? Did I spend time well or carelessly? Each night is a reset button. Use it to realign so you wake stronger tomorrow. Chapter 12. Focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking may feel productive, but it fractures your focus. You don't do 2 things at once. You do 2 things poorly. The Stoics valued presence over performance. When you eat, eat. When you speak, speak. When you think deeply. Doing one thing with your full attention is more powerful than doing 10 things halfway. That is not slowness. It is mastery. Epictetus taught, concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. Time is diluted by distraction, but presence purifies it. Chapter 13. Remember, you are time. You're not just losing time, you are time. Time isn't just what you spend, it's what you're made of. When you waste an hour, you're not just delaying progress, you're giving away a piece of your life. Seneca said, life is long if you know how to use it. The Stoics saw time not as something outside of you, but something you embody. Your breath is time. Your thoughts are time. Your relationships, your actions, your stillness. They are all fragments of time spent. To manage time well is to manage life well. Chapter 14. Let purpose be the filter. Without purpose, you will chase everything. With purpose, you can say no to nearly everything and feel no guilt. The Stoics believed that purpose was what made life meaningful. They didn't seek busyness. They sought meaning. Ask yourself, does this task serve my higher purpose? Will this moment matter in the long run? Let your vision lead your decisions. Purpose doesn't just give life direction, it gives time value. When you act from purpose, every minute has weight and nothing important feels wasted. Chapter 15. Time is life. Spend it on what matters. You cannot separate your time from your life. They are one and the same. Your relationships, your health, your growth. These are not things to fit around your schedule. They are your schedule. Seneca didn't just write about philosophy. He lived it. And he warned that if you don't choose how to spend your time, others will. So ask yourself, right now, what matters most? Are you making space for it? Or are you saving your best life for later? Because the truth is, you don't have time. You are time. Final reflection. Managing time is not about becoming a machine. It's about becoming more human, more present, more clear, more aligned. The Stoics didn't just teach us how to think. They taught us how to live. So don't just track time, honor it. Don't just organize your life, prioritize your soul. And when the clock runs out, let it find you not scrambling, but standing, calm and complete, having spent your time well. Spend your time like your life depends on it, because it does.